I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman.
Yes. Yes, I would. It's our time, boys. New bands. New me. Everything we needed to happen happened. I wasn't really even that hyped about the Euro ban. I think we can take Euro, no problem. But that Field of the Dead. That's a pretty big ban. Granted, Euro made Field of the Dead better, but I would have been happy banning Field of the Dead and leaving Euro there. Yeah, I think we'll keep this. I don't think we won the toss, no. Just go ahead and get a Risen Reef. I think the format's definitely going to slow down after this ban. You know, you don't have to worry about getting turn 2 Emrakul. You know, I think that's a big win for everybody. I don't think anybody really enjoyed playing that, or I mean, it was fairly inconsistent, so I'm sure people didn't even really enjoy playing it. And it certainly wasn't fun to get turn 2 Emrakul. That's for sure. How many times do I need to have 6? Just one more time, I suppose. Tarmogoyf, we don't give a fuck about Tarmogoyf. That's for sure. Looks like we got Classic Jund back on the field. Love to see Classic Jund back. We used to play Classic Jund. Bash for 1. No blocks. Lily? Sure. I'll let you know when we're in trouble. I don't think we're in trouble yet. Maybe we should have discarded the bolt since we can't cast it. certainly a consideration, assuming that Goyf is going to get out of bolt range after this card is played, which we knew it would because it was hitting our SmokeBraider. Probably bolt was the pitch instead of that trooper. We may want that 6 life later and that trample damage. Sure. Ditches Lily and another Season Pyro. Okay. Yep. Take 4. Yep. Alright. Maybe we just get a Voice of Resurgence. Kinda like that actually. Risen Reef. That's fine now. Double Goyf. Balls deep. If he attacks like that, I figure he has a bolt or another Fatal Push. I think he does. I think now he's debating on whether or not he wants to bolt or Fatal Push the Voice. Yeah. Looks like a Fatal Push. Yep. Yep. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. Six, 7, 8. I assume he blocks this. He has to block something. I assume he chumps the elemental. If he blocks one of these, he's just dead. Yep. Six, 7, 8. So he's going to 5. Now I guess our elemental just dies. Right? I think that's how it's gonna work. It's unfortunate. Maybe should have bolted the Wren there. He does have this loop. But now I don't think he attacks us at all. I think he might be scared. Good to see Jun back though. It's been a while since we've seen a good Jun deck. Attack with the goose. I think he's scared. I'm taking all the way here, that's for sure. We are taking all the way. Yeah. Yeah, you got it, buddy. I'm assuming he's gonna plus on the peat land. I don't think he wants to go to 1. Okay. Sometimes you just get there, folks. That was a fucking sack if I ever seen one. Maybe we want 2 Fulminators. This might be good. Alright. So, cut Spark Trooper probs. Probably Birds of Paradise. We just want less of that in a deck that's trying to 2 for 1us and 1 for 1us. Bolt can be good against Lily and Wren. Maybe trim and just leave a SmokeBraider. Seems fine. The old no-lander. This'll do. I think we're happy pitching the bolt. Maybe the Fulminator. Maybe the Fulminator. Yep. Take the voice, I would think. Yep. Yep. Discards a Bloodbraid Elf and the land to cast the Bloodbraid Elf. Next turn if we want to, we can Fan Image the Pyromancer. Oh, we had 2 lands in hand. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Okay. I think we'll just attack. Well, we'll definitely attack with this and this. And I guess these, because he's gonna block 6, 7, 8, 9. Fuck it, let's just let's go for it all. That's a good one. Yep. Blocks a 1/1, takes 9er. As long as he has nothing. I don't think if he has a bolt or a fatal push, he doesn't let us attack with the Thunderkin. Collective Brutality. Sweet. Good luck, dude. Damnation right now, right? Yeah. Anger of the Gods. Felt miles ahead of him. Deck is good, you know. When the format is fair, deck is real good. This is one of the best fair decks, I think. Try not 3 Vial. Second Vial often seems bad, but 3 Vial, 2 birds. Birds kind of helps us ramp into our 3 drops quicker. Just you know, give it a try. No heavy decisions made here. Yeah, that's sweet. It's not us first, right? Oh, it is us first. We just want to win another SmokeBraider. We just want to make sure we have another 2-drop if he kills our first one. Hex Drinker. I think if he attacks, we block. I think that if he attacks, we block. Might be ballsy, probably ballsy, but I ain't scared. Yep. I don't remember this card having this big old square right in the middle. Takes Risen Reef. Takes Soulstoke. That's interesting. Well, that's probably our buddy Bert. Colgan, you just missed the ass, man.
Shit!
You just missed it.
Well, I mean,
well, I gotta
is
share
it the
my
girl?
screen.
Is it the girl pictured?
Yeah, yeah, it was.
I mean, it looks like a fat one. I guess it didn't come out really well with the light.
It was a little blurry.
And is that guy trying to talk to her?
It did look like it, didn't it?
Yeah.
He was like, excuse me. Yeah, I think the opponent tried to call us on our bluff, and he just got called.
What is this, modern?
Yes, sir. Modern Elementals. This card is busted if you haven't seen this.
Risen Reef.
Yes, sir. When it or another elemental enters the battlefield, I get to look at the top card of my library. If it's a land, I can put it into play, tapped, and if it's not, I just put it in my hand. So just like that, it wasn't a land, so I put it in my hand. But it's when it or another elemental happens. So when I fan image it, now there's 2 triggers for every elemental that enters the battlefield. So it's it gets busted pretty quick.
How come it took people so long to break it?
Well, I mean they just banned like turn 2 Emrakul the Aeon's turn today. So that was why it was hard to break it when you're getting turn 2. 2, 3, 4. Bobbers. So we're just playing against Green Black. I think this is another great matchup. We just crushed Jund. No, I would not like to shuffle away my Risen Reef when I have both my basics on the battlefield. Let's get a 2-drop or a 1-drop. That is not either. Alright. So can you deal with a 3rd Risen Reef?
What is he, like a black-green control?
It's like a mid-range control deck, yeah. Yeah, this is actually the deck I used to play. Targets Harbinger. I don't know why he just targeted the Harbinger.
He doesn't want you bringing more elementals into play.
Well,
isn't that the guy that...
No, Risen Reef is the guy. He targeted the Phantasmal Image that copies. This guy's like he's a vamp tutor for elementals. And it was a Phantom Image copy of it. And he trophied that. And so now I'm just going to fucking crush this dude because I just drew another Fan Image. Yeah, now we're going to go off. Did not play land yet, I don't believe.
Then you can draw 2 more, right?
I get 2 more. Skelemental. Yeah.
And that like kills everything?
It's gonna make him discard 2 cards from his hand.
It's like a lightning bolt. No,
it's a lightning. It's a 6/1 lightning lightning elemental. That when it hits them, it lightnings them. But not
ball lightning.
It's a ball lightning that makes him discard 2 cards when it hits him. So he just takes 9. That's pretty ballsy. going to 4 with 2 bobs. Scooze is a good rip. Okay, Fan Image is my Fan Image. Risen Reef. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 4. Okay. I think we'll just, normally we don't bump this up to 4, but I think we will just because we have our Spark Trooper in hand. Sure. Oh, the triple Thunderkin. Pre-getting Thunderkin targets. Okay. So we will take 2. Hey. I think he got it. Kind of want the second Soulstoke. I don't think we want Gaddock Teeg against.
No, it didn't look like it.
He had like 1 Vraska. I think that's probably the only thing in his deck that it hits. Bolt is something. Well, I probably just want the birds out. Just we don't want mana dorks against the 2-for-1 deck, and then probably trim on a bolt. Well, I guess we might want bolt for his bobbers. We could probably trim 1. Leave in 1 Fulminator Mage just for the Soulstoke. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, that seems fine. That was a good draw. Decays the Vial. Okay. Sunrise from the Decay.
You need that black mana.
I got the Foothills.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't have green black mana, and I think I'd probably rather play the Risen Reef than... Because the Risen Reef will draw us to more black manas.
What's that guy?
That's a big quaif. Destroy target creature with converted mana cost 2 or less. If it was kicked, instead destroy target creature or planeswalker. Black, sorcery, kicker, black 1. Black 2, sorry. Ugh. Yeah, him hitting that vial was pretty big. Sugar.
Now your guy's dead too.
Yeah. We're playing like Thunderkin Awakener, attack, get it back. Hopefully draw a land, play SmokeBraider next turn. But definitely not looking great. That's actually pretty good. That SmokeBraider. Depending on what he plays, we have Bolt, Thunderkin, or just Skelemental. Alright, so I got... There's the black mana too. So we can attack the Liliana with the Thunderkin, get back the Skelemental, attack him, get rid of his last 2 cards. Trophy push, so damn, he had 2 removal spells. I think we're in pretty decent shape, Cone. Because we have a Skelemental coming on next turn, regardless of what he does. Plus when we discard the SmokeBraider. Discards Vraska, because he doesn't have the land to cast it. And then we win. Oh no, he has a Treetop Village, I think. Is that gonna be enough? I don't think it is enough.
Treetop does work, but only when things are stabilized.
I guess we put him to 1 if we attack all out on him, which we 13 minus 3 is 10, yeah, so we put him to 1, so we have to attack the Liliana. But he still has to block a Skelemental, or else he dies. Oh shit. The Nurturing Peatland would have killed him. Nurturing Peatland would have killed him, so we gave opponent 1 more draw. Oh, I don't think we meant to do that. Damn, if we had attacked him, we would have won. I forgot about the Nurturing Peatland dealing the damage.
Happens, Cone.
It happens, Cone. But instead he takes 9, goes to 1, and his Nurturing Peatland is still a dead card, so we just can't possibly lose this game.
Good night, Dada.
Good night, bud.
Good night, Daddy.
I guess Fatal Push would probably do it. Hey. Oh, he had a Collective Brutality. Couldn't cast it though. That's funny. Alright, we're 2-0, 4-0. Running through them like butter.
Is this like a tournament? Oh, league.
It's a league, so yeah, 5 matches. But the deck's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of tricks and stuff.
Yeah. All these tricks. we'll keep this. And we get to play. Winning. Go ahead and get a SmokeBraider in the dark. Just blew up. Dub blue. Alright, against dub blue. I still want to go for the Risen Reef. Then if he counters it, we can Thunderkin Awakener it back. Cool. Well, unfortunately we can't cast that. Tricks. Yep. Dead now, aren't we? Yep. Fucking Steam guns.
Oh yeah, Island Walk.
Yeah, Island Walk's a fucking bitch. Should be fine though. I think overall this is a pretty good matchup.
What's Healer of the Glade do?
It's green for a 1/2 elemental that gains 3 life when it enters the battlefield.
Oh, so it's like anti-red.
Yeah.
Marginal.
This will do.
It's probably okay.
Yeah, I think we just Flamekin for... I think we have to get a Steam Vents, unfortunately, but...
And then pick up the mana guy.
Yep. Das SmokeBraider. Pithing Needly. SmokeBraider. You got it, dude. That does not work. A SmokeBraider, not a SmokeBraider, a Spitebellows. Now we can just kill anything he plays with recursion. So now we're bashing for 8, 13.
The rubber match.
Yeah, and he's on the play. I'm a little scared, Cone. Maybe I should have put in an Ingot Chewer for opposing Aether Vials. Oh, I want to keep it, Cone, but we got the mana dude on the draw. I think I'm going to keep it. It's a pretty darn good hand if we draw land. Pretty darn good. Here's the vial. Ruh-roh. We didn't draw the land, Cone. Gotta draw one next turn. Fudged.
It's alright, you played the odds.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why didn't you put the Harbinger in?
Because then I'm guaranteed to not draw land.
Oh, it puts it on the top.
It's on the top.
Oh, I thought it put it in your hand. Okay.
What? That's some bullshit.
Did he concede?
He vowed in a cursed catcher.
And took your bolt?
He countered the bolt unless I paid one. Yeah, he's force spiked the bolt. Alright, we hit the land. That's fucking huge. Now we really don't need the steam vents now that we have the ziggurat. So that feels bad.
Does Merfolk still play Spreading Seas?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Is that all he's doing? Oh, he's got another lord that he's...
Take 4.
Yep. Doesn't look good, Cone. Fucking hell.
We beat you next turn anyway, right?
If he has any other lord undead, he's gonna put me to 1 if he doesn't have anything.
Which, doesn't this deck have like 12 lords?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. And if he has it, he's slow rolling. Alright, he doesn't have it.
Wow.
Sure he has something, though. We have to hit a land here. It doesn't do anything, so no fetch lands. Doesn't hit the land. Unfortunate.
Stage 1, Cone.
We've had some pretty favorable matchups, though, since the ban. Everybody's cowering in a corner with their deck that just loses to turn 2 Emrakul.
Were you playing this before? Okay.
Yeah, before you joined, I'd won 2 matches. So
No. I mean, like last week.
I've been fairly steady playing. Maybe 2 or 3 matches every week. Slow and steady, just the way we like it. Sand's great. Main deck Relic of Progenitors. Oh, punished with the vial. Worst draw. Okay. Is this a Luris deck? No.
Only creatures count.
Only creatures. Definitely max punished. Better than 2 reflecting pools. Certainly is.
I remember those days.
Alright, here we go. Now we're cooking with some oil. don't know what these lands plus talisman means. Cling the dust, okay. I'll take some triggers there.
Is it like a Tezzeret deck?
Not Hazret, you're thinking the zombie god. Hazret's red. Okay.
No, Tezzeret.
Oh,
Tezzeret.
Tezzy boy. Well, now that he plays Wasteland Strangler, I don't. Maybe it's just like a blue-black Eldrazi brew.
Yeah.
Okay.
You and Bobby just go out to dinner?
No, we had a really long lunch actually. Got back to the office at like 3:45.
Oh, work today?
Yeah, I went in because I had a client that was supposed to come in and sign something on Friday. Didn't, and at like 4:20, I was like, "Hey, Bobby, still waiting on this client," because he knows her personally. So we texted her, and she's like, "Oh, completely forgot." So I was there till like 5:30 on Friday. So I was like, "Fuck." And then I came in Monday just because she was like, "I'll be in 9:30 a.m. Monday morning." And then like 9:50 rolls around, and Bobby was in with me, and we were like, you coming in?"
Who's that?
Her name's Angela.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. What, has he got some bullshit? Counter with some time counters? Well, that's pretty lame.
Is
Copy
like
the Risen Reef, but I think we might just Thunderkin Awakener and get a Risen Reef back in.
is Bobby a notary?
No. Ooh. And we'll get a Risen Reef back, yes. Double trigger. Cone, we are fucking shredding this game.
That's what happens when you take a loss, Cone.
Yeah. You donkey punch the next guy. Hey.
Is he the scrub of scrubs?
The scrub and scrubs, yes. Hey, you wanna... This is what my background looks like right now. Guess I have to stop presenting to... Oh, there we go. It doesn't want to show me. I keep on unclicking the camera off button, but it just doesn't seem to want to show you the background. It's just, I'm behind a green screen right now, or in front of a green screen. I'm streaming for YouTube right now.
I think yeah.
I still don't know what the fuck my opponent's playing. I mean, he's playing some artifacts, so let me put in and get.
How many people on stream? How many viewers?
If anybody ever comes in, it's like one or two throughout the whole duration of this stream. But I upload it to YouTube, and I'm getting a little bit of traffic on YouTube. Nothing major yet, but it's kind of a niche area. If you want to watch Modern Elementals, I think right now I'm producing the best content for Modern Elementals. Get some people on the bird. talk through turns. It's fun. I want to just board out, if it's like blue-back control, I just want to board out my redundant stuff, or stuff that ramps. I think he's blue-back control, but, you know, he could be like the new iteration of Ad Nauseam post-ban. They banned Simian Spirit Guide.
I saw, yeah, Simian Spirit Guide, Burrow. What else?
Relevant to this format, they banned Tybalt's Trickery, which was a new card that's what let them do turn 2 Emrakul, that Aeon's turn, Torn. We'll keep this. Okay.
Well, yeah, it was that and Simian Spirit Guide that was being abused, right?
So yeah, they could. Normally it was almost always a turn 3. The Emrakul deck was a little inconsistent because sometimes they would. Tybalt's Trickery is a very wordy card that basically counters a card on the stack, and then the owner of that card that just got countered either mills 1, 2, or 3 cards from the top of their library at random. Like I said, it's a wordy card, so follow with me. So then, after you mill 3 cards, the spell that was countered, then the owner of that spell mills from the top of the library until they get a card that costs more, I think. It might not even cost more, but just a card with a different name than whatever spell is being countered. So sometimes that would vomit into a Simian Spirit Guide, or sometimes it would go into an Emrakul. It was just all dice roll. So it was like Belcher inconsistent. Like, it really, what made the deck consistent was when they started playing that ultimatum that looks at the top 5, opponent separates it into 2 piles, and then you can cast one of those piles. That's when it got fucking stupid, because they had a bunch of Eldrazi in their hand, and they, off of that, they cast Omniscience, and then they can cast all the Eldrazi in their hand. But anyway, it was annoying, and I think that they said they banned it to make gameplay, like they realized that it was semi-inconsistent, but they banned it to make gameplay more fun because it just would lead to very unfun games, which I'm totally on board with. Like, I can't, like, I played against that Cascade deck 20 times last week, and man, I should have given up 15 times before that. Very, very unfun to play against.
Fun and interactive.
But the real problem deck for me, which was always at least turn 3, if not turn 2, was they would cascade into Valky, which, according to the old Cascade rules, they could cast the backside of Valky, which was a 7-drop Planeswalker. Normally it was a 2-mana 2/1 grab, exile a creature from it would Tide Hollow Skull or a creature from your hand. And
but they changed Cascade, right? With this update?
They just changed it. It's effective Wednesday. So what Bobby was telling me that means is that it's banned starting now. But if you're already in a league, you can play that league out until Wednesday. That's not what I understood it as. I understood it as it's legal to, like, you can start a league up until Wednesday and play it out. But Bobby says that it's banned now. Like, you can't start new leagues. Maybe that's true. I don't know. But
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. In a week, it won't be there.
yeah, and I haven't played against the deck yet. So either Bobby's right, or people have just already moved on, and they're like, all right, let's try and break Modern. We're already past it. But I feel like if it really was still legal, I think people would milk it for all it's worth because their card that they just shelled out 90 tickets for is about to go down the drain.
Is that trickery?
No, the Tybalt card was 90 tickets.
Oh yeah, Tybalt's trickery. Yeah.
No. The Valky 2-drop, the flip card.
Oh, okay,
The backside of Valky is a Tybalt Planeswalker, a 7-drop Tybalt Planeswalker. What the fuck is this shit?
It looks like you just got nullified, Coon.
I mean, I'm still in good shape. I can Vesperlark back this Harbinger now and get something. I got a suspended Risen Reef coming in 2 turns. And
Brag.
here's 1 card in hand and a 2/3 on the battlefield. So right now I feel good. I don't even think I'm just gonna not do anything and just wait for my Risen Reef to come into play. Oh, that's annoying.
So I guess, did Bobby not go to the beach today?
No, because Rita took the day off because it was President's Day. We weren't supposed to be in. The market was closed today.
Yeah, I was surprised to say you went in. Or to hear you went in.
Why were you surprised?
Because it's President's Day.
Oh, yeah. It was just because that girl, Angela, was supposed to come in and sign some docs. Which she eventually did.
Oh, that's good. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, mission accomplished. For sure. Alright. Fetches. I don't know how he's at 8. I mean, I guess we hit him with Skelemental once. He thought seized. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. A Fulminator Mage to his not terrible shape. When he's at 8, I'd definitely be on the start of the Fulminator Mage. Especially when he's ripping lands. Oh, and the Thunderkin Awakener for the win. GG's. Alright. Going for the 4-1. What'd you do today, Cam?
Nothing much, I guess. Ours off, so.
Yeah.
I did sign on all weekend, actually, just to catch up on some email.
Okay.
So I had like 1,000 email. Now I'm at like 200.
They really pile up sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, all the stuff is like mostly read, but not always comprehended.
Yeah.
And like, sometimes the team sends like information, so just go back and read it, and then like some becomes irrelevant because stuff gets updated every day. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be back to work and behind again.
Yeah, it's quite. It's kind of a risky keep. It's pretty slow. I think we can rely on the top of our deck.
I think as long as you don't flood out, you should be fine.
Yeah, we played 22 lands, so we have 18 lands left in our 53 card deck. So if this wasn't Moto, I'd feel a lot more confident. No one does it quite like Moto. I mean, that's for sure. Opponent tanking hard on his first turn.
I did look at my calendar for tomorrow. I'm like, fuck. I think I have meetings from 8 to 5:30 straight through.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Mountain. Goblin Guide. Well, that should help us not flood out.
Yeah, take that land.
It's going to be a little while before we can deal with this, probably. And our mouse is deciding... our mouse always acts up at just the right moments.
Why that cone?
I don't know. I wonder if it's like a RAM thing. Like maybe just my CPU is getting overloaded and it's not even the mouse's fault. It's just...
Oh, then it
delayed.
jumps.
I don't know, but sometimes it's running nice and smooth, and sometimes it's like... Just make an opponent tank a little... tanking up for a little bit for the opponent who tanked so hard for us. Turn one. Let's make him wait a little bit. Alright. SmokeBraider on top. That's kinda good, I'd say.
How's Bobby doing with his house purchase?
He is... He was just a little slow on putting in an offer on the last one, I guess. And so it went under contract. But, like, it's not really his fault, because the house was under contract. Oh, the house was on the market for, like, 7 or 8 months, I think. Which, in this market, is unheard of. So that's the problem with the sellers, if it's on the market that long. And it was a... it was a relocation sale. So, I guess the company that you're working for will pay for your new home and take over the sale of your old home.
Right.
But apparently they're just total dicks about it. So.
They will, yeah, and they'll eat the mortgage for a year, up to a year.
Yep. So,
I had I mean, not a lot of companies do that now, but had a cousin's husband go through that, and he just sat on it for like 10 months, and he's like, why do I care?
Yeah.
And then they just dropped the price, paid him the difference, and like bought the house from him. And I was like, what?
But long story short, he wasn't expecting the house to go under contract like that, and I don't know if the 1 year went through and it wasn't the reload company anymore, it was just actually the people. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he missed out. And I don't think that they liked that house.
It sounds like it's sold, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's sold, yeah.
Well, did he even get an offer in or no?
No, I don't even think he put it in an offer.
Is your Kaylee still doing real estate, or is she out too?
She's the one buying and selling the house, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, he's top decking, and we're at 6, and we're getting an Omnath that when we play our land, next turn we'll gain 4 life. So as long as he doesn't rip exactly Skullcrack, I think we're in good shape. We just block. Pays 3 to get Lurrus into his hand. So now we're just going to gain 4 and we're going to start to take over this game. We'll just block like that. Sweet, so we can gain life on our turn, and we can gain life on his turn. Hey. Okay.
Gonna get some water cone, BRB.
Yes, sir. Gotta stay hydrated. I think we could trim on a Risen Reef. Yeah, like this. Hand's great. Exactly what we want to be doing. Turn 1, turn 2. I don't think we could ask for a better hand than this. Copy if we need to. There's one more card to make the hand great. That's it. Core Firewalker, sure. Copy your Core Firewalker. I don't think you can target my guy. That just sounds insanely busted. Yes, I will copy your Core Firewalker. It is pro your deck, and I can Shriek Maw. Okay.
Back cone.
Yay, cone. We thought we had a real pro play. We Phantasmal Imaged his Core Firewalker that he's for some reason boarded in against us. And it didn't pan out as we thought it would. I thought it was just pro his deck, but he did have a path to exile. But we do have Bolt.
That's like a protection from red, right?
What's that?
Isn't that guy protection from red?
Yeah. So I Phantasmal Imaged copied it because I was like,
I got
alright,
it.
I'll get a pro your deck, but he had the fucking path to exile. And it's even worse against the Fan Image because we don't even get the mana with it. think we're just gonna bite the bullet on this one. We're probably gonna have to chomp too. But we'll have double bolt next turn. We just want to stay at a high life. Flash in, Risen Reef, double bolt. Hopefully we draw something relevant.
Land.
Land would be good. A Cavern of Souls or a... yeah, I think we're gonna double block. Land. SmokeBraider. Okay. Awakener not quite good enough yet.
Then you get 2 off this?
I'll
Or
get
just
one. I'll get one. Hoping for land. I guess basic mountain would be ideal. Pondering about killing my Risen Reef, unfortunately. He is going to kill it, so that's fine.
You just get it back, right?
I can get it back. Probably what I'm gonna have to do. Puts Loris in hand, okay. Alright, there's some land. And what do we have on top? Voice of Resurgence, okay. I think since I know I'm drawing Voice and I have 4 lands, I think I'm just gonna block. Since that's not gonna make it... Well, I guess it kind of makes a difference. But... I just don't want to go lower than 8. 8 is scary against burn. Alright. So I have to tap like this, because those lands don't have Voice of Resurgence. I guess I want to cast the Voice. Wait a minute. Flamekin can get a 3-drop. Flamekin can get a gain 3 life. Flamekin's gonna get me 3 life. Like that.
Do you have to reveal?
No, I don't have to reveal. If it's not a land, I can just put it straight into my hand. If it is a land, I can put it into my hand if I haven't played a land that turn, or I can put it in a play tapped. Everything else just goes into my hand. Yeah, that was sweet. That was a good turn.
No, does the elemental just come back for 1 turn?
Yeah, Thunderkin, it has you sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, we have a bolt for that. Casting Core Firewalker from the graveyard, okay. That was a good turn for him, that's for sure. Okay.
Go get the reef.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna attack, get Risen Reef, get our second Risen Reef, see what blocks are like. Another Risen Reef, cool. Fan Image, very good. I don't want him to gain 3 life, and I'm going to kill that anyway, so I'm just going to bolt that. And I will copy our Risen Reef. Get 3 triggers. Alright, pretty good turn, I'd say, Cone.
Yeah, he's only got 1 card in hand, too.
Yeah, I think we got this one. Especially with that Omnath in hand. Yeah, yep. See what we revealed with Goblin Guide. Flamekin Harbinger, no. Thunderkin Awakener, cool. Yeah, I think I will shuffle. I could have not shuffled and got that Thunderkin Awakener, but I don't have any 6 beefers in the graveyard. I'm trying to draw some land for this Omnath. Alright, so we got a land for Omnath. Green, red, white. We get a fetch land, I think. Hey!
Chest.
We can't open them without Bobby here.
Where is he?
I don't know.
I can't do this all on my own. No, I know Superman.